Joining us now is the one and only Carol McClintock from FC Tucker MG Realtors, and she brings us today some tips on how to maximize getting the most value out of your home before selling.
Right, absolutely. You know, the market is still very hot, but you still can make the mistake of putting a house on the market too early, before it's ready, before you've done some things, or you know, just not have it in a position to sell. And so that is going to cost you money in the long run, because people won't then make offers on the property.
You can't really just rely on how hot the market is.
No, you still can't. Yeah, people are still looking for.
Plus, why not get the most money out of your home? So first on the list is top-notch curb appeal. And this seems kind of like you should do it, but most people don't, do they? Yeah,
a lot of people don't, and I think a lot of the issue is that people pull in their garages. So they don't really stand out and look at their front yard and front door. So I tell people, go stand where someone's going to stand, getting out of the car, and look at your house. And often landscaping needs to be cleaned up, new mulch put down. Often the front door can be dusty and cobwebs because people don't come in there. They come in the side door, whatever.
So this is a before.
Yeah, so this is a before. We had noticed the white door and landscaping, and this is a lovely garden. And then we're going to see in a minute the after. And so we've got the black shutters really stand out now because the door is painted black. The wrought iron was freshened up with a new coat of paint, and so it just, you know, looks sharp. And pops, exactly, good word. So, and we did a number of improvements inside this house as well. And here's another one. Okay, so there's nothing really wrong with those burgundy maroon shutters, except that they just scream 1980.
Absolutely.
So, you know, you hate to ask somebody to paint them, but we did, and once they got them painted, this is what it looked like.
Wow.
So that's much more appealing.
Absolutely.
And amazing. We had that house on the market for 60 days. 3 days after the shutters were done, it sold. So
I mean, look at it.
Yeah.
So, and this kind of falls into the second one, which is do simple fixes. So these simple little projects of painting and doing things, but I would imagine that goes inside as well.
Right, absolutely. So you just want to look for little things. One of the things, especially in 60s, 70s, 80s houses that a lot of people had, were wallpaper borders, and those are like deathly. So wallpaper borders need to come down. That's something that doesn't really take that long. Paint a room neutral, you know, get rid of the red or blue or green or whatever it is. So yeah, that really helps.
And then you have on your list to repaint high traffic areas. So what areas are you talking about?
Well, often in the hallway where you come in, and this is counter to what I just said about people not coming in the front door. Sometimes there's fingerprints and that kind of thing. Also coming in from back door from the garage, and look around the door frames and kind of see how beat up they are, because we bang things when we go in and out. So just kind of touching up those areas to make them look really fresh and clean.
So we have one more, it's optimize your lighting, but we have 30 seconds. So really quickly, tell us what we can do with that.
Just when you show your house, have all of your lights on and make sure all the bulbs are replaced so that people can see the house.
The best part, because that's what you're selling. Carol, thank you so much for joining us today. Really quickly, how can we get a hold of you?
Just call at 812-777-5220.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Sit tight. We're going to have much more of Midday with Mike coming up right after these short messages.